What if a sea could decide the future of nations? The South China Sea, an endless stretch of turquoise waters blending seamlessly with the sky. But beneath this calm and captivating beauty lies a simmering conflict without borders. This is no ordinary sea, it's a high-stakes arena that could shape the fate of Asia, and perhaps the entire world. China is turning isolated islands into powerful military fortresses, building airstrips, installing missile systems, and setting up strategic outposts. But across the waters, the Philippines is stepping up, transforming Balabac Island into a vital stronghold. It's more than just a new runway, it's a symbol of resilience, a statement of sovereignty, and a warning to the world. For the Filipino people, this battle goes beyond politics and power. These waters aren't just contested regions. They are part of their heritage, their livelihoods, and their very identity. Now they find themselves in the heart of a geopolitical storm that could reshape history. Tucked away on Balabac Island near Palawan, a project that appears modest at first glance is quietly making waves. A 3-kilometer runway, still unfinished, is already sending a powerful message across the region. Its impact reaches far beyond Philippine borders. This isn't just a strip of concrete, it's a bold act of resistance and a symbol of hope. Could this hidden corner of the Philippines become the key to regional peace and stability? Or will it spark a conflict that could shake the entire Indo-Pacific? The answers to these questions may well define the future of global power. Set within Palawan's stunning natural beauty, Balabac Island has become much more than a tropical paradise. It's now a pivotal player in the unfolding drama of South China Sea tensions. With construction nearly complete, this military runway is far more than a new piece of infrastructure. It's a strategic declaration. Positioned in a prime location, its influence could shift power dynamics and secure the Philippines' standing in an international contest of influence. The Balabac runway also stands as a symbol of deepening ties between Manila and Washington. Built under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement (EDCA), this dual-purpose airstrip will handle both military and civilian aircraft, boosting the Philippines' defensive reach while opening doors for economic growth. For the United States, it marks another key outpost in the Indo-Pacific, enhancing its ability to counter China's aggressive moves and maintain balance in the region. This project stands as a powerful symbol of the shared resolve to uphold freedom of navigation and protect territorial sovereignty in one of the world's most disputed waterways. Balabac Island's greatest strength lies in its location. Just a few hundred kilometers from key areas claimed by China in the South China Sea, the island's strategic runway places the Philippines right at the doorstep of regional flashpoints like the Spratly Islands. This isn't a coincidence, it's a calculated move. The runway is built to strengthen the Philippines' ability to rapidly deploy forces and maintain a visible presence in contested waters. For a nation often challenged by limited resources and technological gaps, this ambitious project represents a significant leap in asserting its rights and standing firm in its territorial claims. As China continues to militarize artificial islands with airstrips, missile systems, and naval bases, Balabac emerges as a powerful counterbalance. It's a testament to Philippine defiance and determination. The near completion of this runway serves as a vivid reminder that even smaller nations can capitalize on strategic positioning to amplify their influence. More than just a military upgrade, it sends a bold, unmistakable message to those watching closely. The Philippines refuses to be a bystander in the South China Sea dispute. The Balabac runway, nearing completion, is a bold step toward stronger defense, but it raises critical questions. Will it deter aggression and foster peace, or escalate tensions in this volatile region? The answer depends on how the Philippines and its allies navigate the fine line between readiness and provocation. Small yet strategically powerful, Balabac Island is now at the heart of a geopolitical struggle with global implications. In 2023, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement (EDCA) between the Philippines and the United States expanded from 5 to multiple strategic sites. This strengthens their joint military capabilities to address regional threats and humanitarian crises. Balabac Island's position, rich with rare wildlife like the Philippine mouse deer, enhances both defense and disaster response. Similarly, Naval Base Camilo Osius in Cagayan supports joint military operations, while Lalo Airport provides a vital launch point for rapid deployments, boosting regional security and emergency preparedness. Camp Melchor de la Cruz in Gamu, Isabela plays a pivotal role in strengthening the Philippines' defense infrastructure, advancing modernization efforts, and reinforcing national security. But the expansion of EDCA sites isn't just about military readiness, it brings tangible economic benefits too. The U.S. Department of Defense has pledged over $82 million in infrastructure investments, with more funding earmarked for the new locations. These projects are poised to stimulate local economies, generate jobs, and revitalize communities in surrounding provinces. Strategically positioned, these sites tackle shared challenges in the Indo-Pacific, reinforcing a united front between the Philippines and the United States. This strengthened alliance aims to create a safer, more stable, and prosperous region, demonstrating a long-term commitment to mutual security and development. The Marcos administration is pushing forward with bold infrastructure initiatives that not only boost defense but also attract investments and elevate tourism. With joint efforts from the Department of Public Works and Highways and the Department of National Defense, these projects focus on enhancing military capabilities. By upgrading bases and facilities, the goal is clear: ensuring the armed forces are equipped to meet any challenge head-on. The administration is building new barracks, training grounds, and storage for military equipment. It's also developing industrial zones, business parks, and transport networks to improve connectivity between urban and rural areas. These efforts aim to create a more business-friendly environment, attracting local and foreign investments to drive economic growth. In tourism, the government is upgrading airports, seaports, and road systems to make destinations more accessible. Projects like the Bohol-Panglao International Airport expansion and Cebu International Container Port modernization will improve facilities and enhance travel experiences. These infrastructure projects are designed to make the Philippines safer, more economically vibrant, and tourist-friendly. On defense, the Philippines is acquiring advanced fighter jets and upgrading air and naval bases as part of the Rehorizon 3 plan, which allocates $35 billion over the next decade for military modernization. A major component of this plan is the purchase of up to 40 multi-role fighter jets. The Philippines is taking bold steps to strengthen its air defense and ensure it's ready for regional security challenges. The Department of National Defense is exploring several options, including the Swedish Gripen E, the American F-16, and the South Korean KF-21 Boramae. Along with acquiring these advanced fighter jets, the country is also upgrading and building air and naval bases to support them. The focus is on enhancing existing facilities and constructing new ones to improve efficiency and accommodate modern equipment. The annual military drills with the U.S., such as the Balabac Island exercises, are key to this modernization. These drills involve a wide range of operations, from maritime security to air defense and cyber operations. With U.S. forces, including the deployment of EF-22 Raptors, the exercises demonstrate the strong partnership and cooperation between the two nations. The goal is to build a more capable defense force that can handle both traditional and emerging threats in the region. The South China Sea, a hotspot for geopolitical tension, has seen several incidents between Chinese vessels and Filipino humanitarian missions. These confrontations, including ramming and water cannon attacks on Filipino ships, have raised concerns about regional stability and the safety of aid operations. In response, the Philippines continues to assert its sovereignty over its exclusive economic zone (EZ), backing its position with the 2016 arbitral ruling from the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague. This ruling invalidated China's extensive claims, including the Nine-Dash Line, and affirmed the Philippines' right to its maritime resources. Despite the ruling, China persists with its claims and actions, which the Philippines sees as illegal and coercive. The Philippines has been addressing these challenges through diplomacy, legal actions, and on-the-ground measures. Tensions in the South China Sea continue to highlight the complex nature of the dispute, with major security and legal implications. A key development is the ongoing construction of a military facility on Balabac Island, part of the Philippines' modernization efforts. The Balabac Island Airport project, which expands the runway to accommodate larger military aircraft, strengthens the Philippines' presence in the disputed Spratly Islands. The project is designed to assert the country's sovereignty over its exclusive economic zone and improve access for both military and civilian personnel. It also enhances the transportation of supplies and boosts mobility for defense forces. Despite territorial disputes with China, the Philippine government is determined to complete the airport as part of its sovereignty strategy. With 90% of the project finished, the airport is expected to be completed this year. Investments in other key bases like Basa Air Base are also improving the country's capabilities in humanitarian aid, disaster relief, and defense operations. A key part of the Philippines' defense upgrades involves the use of reconnaissance drones and intelligence sharing efforts. These drones provide real-time surveillance, gathering vital information for both defense and humanitarian operations. Intelligence sharing with allied forces ensures that everyone stays on top of the latest developments, allowing for quick and effective responses to emerging threats. Together, these efforts are building a stronger defense strategy that not only addresses security risks but also improves the country's ability to respond to humanitarian needs, promoting stability and resilience in the region. To tackle maritime threats, especially from China, the Philippines has embraced the Comprehensive Archipelagic Defense Concept, CADC. This strategy capitalizes on the nation's vast coastline and island network to build a solid defense that can deter and react to external dangers. Under the CADC, the focus is on boosting maritime awareness, strengthening coastal defense, and ensuring swift deployment across the archipelago. Given the ever-changing security landscape, it's crucial for the armed forces, particularly the Navy, to be well-equipped, trained, and ready to act at a moment's notice. This exercise isn't the last, we're just getting started. The Philippine Navy is encouraged to keep pushing forward. This includes not only securing advanced military equipment like fighter jets, naval ships, and surveillance tools but also building the infrastructure to support these capabilities. The Philippines is investing heavily in defense infrastructure to strengthen its security and assert territorial claims. Key projects, co-funded by the Department of Public Works and Highways and the Department of National Defense, include upgrades to air bases like Basa Air Base, with new facilities for larger military aircraft and advanced training centers. Additionally, naval bases and ports are being developed to enhance the country's presence in contested waters, particularly the South China Sea. These improvements aim to boost the operational capacity of the armed forces, ensuring they can effectively protect the nation's sovereignty and respond to threats. Meanwhile, China has ramped up aggressive actions in the South China Sea, including ramming Filipino boats and using water cannons, escalating tensions and putting Filipino personnel at risk. In response to China's aggressive actions, the Philippines has called for adherence to international maritime law, particularly the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, to peacefully resolve disputes. The 2016 arbitral ruling, which invalidated China's broad claims in the South China Sea and affirmed the Philippines' rights, strengthens this stance. Despite the ruling, China's actions persist, prompting the Philippines to seek international support to safeguard its citizens and resources. This call emphasizes the Philippines' commitment to peaceful conflict resolution and upholding global legal norms. By highlighting the 2016 ruling, the Philippines hopes to rally support to counter China's moves and maintain regional stability. A key part of this strategy is the Balabac Island runway project, which aims to boost defense capabilities and assert sovereignty in contested waters. The new runway will enable the Philippine Air Force to operate larger aircraft for better surveillance and response times. It also strengthens the partnership with the United States, contributing to regional peace and security.